Now, back to Canada and their fearless leader, John Herdman, the man who was once a primary school teacher back in Northeast England, now leading Canada's men's team, to their first World Cup appearance in 36 years. He is a man that Alfonso Davies said he would run through a wall for. A man Christine Sinclair said was the best coach he's ever had, hands down. He is life-changing. And anyone you talk to who has ever worked alongside John Herdman will talk about his vision, his work ethic, and his drive. And ahead of the World Cup and his journey, he sat down with Rick Westhead.
Okay, rolling here.
ANC marker?
Yeah.
In at least one way, our jobs are similar. As a coach and a journalist, we're asking people to be vulnerable and honest with us about things. How do you establish that trust with the players who play for you and with the people who work around you?
Oh, man. There's so many layers to it, but the simple part of it is you've got to create safety to get trust, and safety is that people know that you're real, that you're human. That's a starting point. They've seen me at my best and they've seen me at my worst, and recognizing that you never will have all the answers. Like, they expect leaders to have all the answers, but as soon as you show them you don't, they start to realize that it's okay. And that safety is that nobody is superhuman. No one's this. I mean, I remember the game against Haiti. At the end of that game, we brought the players into the circle and I just couldn't find words. Just couldn't find any words. And I remember looking at Atiba and he just pulled me out of the shit in that moment. You know, he recognized, okay, so you're not the big man, and you need my help. So, yeah, I think safety is the biggest thing. That's where trust forms, and then you got to figure out common purpose. Like, if there isn't a common purpose, then people do not trust each other. If we're not genuinely here for something that binds us, and that takes time. It's a process that takes time with individuals. And not many people are prepared to take that time in sport.
Can you describe for people who don't understand what the ask has been of these players? These guys who are playing in Turkey, Serbia, to get on planes, travel around the world, get off the plane, and get onto a pitch that's as hot as fresh paved asphalt, and play immediately, juggling time zones and everything else. How challenging is that?
I don't think anyone's going to understand what this really took. No one will understand it. You know, the fans will see, and those that are just joining the journey, they'll just see a group of guys celebrating on the pitch, having fun together. But you imagine the conversations they were having with their loved ones as we were asked to go out in the height of COVID, be the first national team in any sport in Canada to go and compete on a pitch where if you lost that game, your World Cup dream's over. They had 6 games where that dream was over in 90 minutes. They had to be there. And their friends, their families were telling them, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? You at the time, in that COVID time, it was perceived that you might be risking your life, risking your career. And we had tough conversations. There's no doubt that you know, these guys were wobbling through this journey. And then you say, now we're going to Haiti, in a country that hasn't got COVID under control, that's in the middle of a potential coup. And you're going to go in there, and again, your World Cup dream's on the line. I mean, it was a lot, mentally, emotionally.
I don't want to gloss over that. I am hearing what you're saying. I could feel the hair on the back of my neck standing up when you were saying that. John, you know, looking now at the World Cup right in front of us, how are you feeling? How excited are your people about this opportunity?
This is a massive opportunity. I mean, I think we have the biggest opportunity in the world. You know, I'd hate to be Belgium or Croatia, because they go there. They go there all the time. And they're carrying that weight of expectation that we might be the team that get beat off Canada. We might be the team that don't get to the quarterfinal. For us, we haven't been here for 30-odd years. As a country, I know the majority of fans are just going to enjoy this moment for what it is. The first time in generations that they've been able to put their Italian jersey in the draw, their Croatian jersey in the draw, their Greek jersey in the draw, and put the red on. So for us, we knew this was a big opportunity to unite a country coast to coast. And the mission is to score that first goal. That's it, to have that celebration and know that 15 million people, however million, are watching that game from coast to coast. They're jumping around their living rooms, the people in the stadium are celebrating. And you know, that's not the only goal, but for us, that's the starting point.
Thank you.
Thank you.